Hi Collective, it's Shana. Collective, this is my second time doing this video. They took the last one, whoever they are. My ancestors know. They should be worried. And whoever keeps sending those spiders, you should be worried too. Because they said they're going to put you up like Charlotte's Web, okay? Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. We'll be using the Tarot Unexplained, okay? Charming Fools and Lovers, a 57 card and guidebook, something collective, and my deck, okay? This will be another Paranormal Files, okay? And here is where we delve into the unknown. Archangel Michael, show me who was the contactee. Archangel Michael, make it a secret, please. Okay, thank you. Oh, let me get my text. Who was the contactee? It came out real clear and succinct the last time, okay? All right, so it looks like the blue avian's coming out first this time. Let's see. Let's go with the flow. Release the irritation. All right, show me question number 2. What type of encounter was it? Remember, this could be current energy, past energy, or future energy. What type of encounter was it? That one, I'm glad it flipped back over. I didn't see it, but I did see like a reddish orange color, okay? Thank you. Show me what happened. All right, we're going to take it. Thank you. Show me, Archangel Michael, how did the experience impact their lives? We're going to take it. We're going to keep this as a mystery. I feel a sticker. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Wealth, Riches, and Abundance Collective. I like it, especially seeing this card, okay? So I feel like they're sort of shifting up the energy because I kept the same cards from the reading that they took. Okay. All right, and thank you, crystals. Who was the contactee? The lifeguard, okay? This is someone else. All right, the last time it was the fireman, okay? As well as possibly someone who lives around you or works around you, okay? All right, but it says the lifeguard. Heroic and sun-kissed. Do you need the rescuer or the rescue? Let's see if you can find out. Maybe this occurred around water. Maybe it's something about California or Florida. Okay? Maybe Florida. Maybe. All right. Who was the contactee? And we got the number 28. They thought they could play me or play you, collective, in the reverse. So maybe it's someone who's discovering that at first they thought they could play you, collective, okay? But now it's like something's happened. Or maybe, okay? And they know that they can't play you. Maybe it's not a lifeguard at all, collective. Maybe it's someone who needs a dinghy, okay? Or a lifeboat. Maybe it has something to do with on the water. Okay? But with this, I forgot about this card, collective. Blue avians. Okay, that could still be, applicable to in some way. Okay, what I just said. All right, but it says blue avians, tall bird-like being with blue feathers, spiritual guides, assists in ascension. Maybe this is you. Maybe this ain't somebody who tried to play you. Not yet. Okay, they're here, but maybe this is about you, collective. Maybe you're being seen as a heroic figure, a lifeguard of sorts, okay? Someone who comes in and assists someone as they're ascending, okay? And you can often drown as you're ascending, okay? Because it's not an easy process, right? Okay? And with this in the reverse, they know you stand up. You're a stand-up guy or gal, collective. So I'm getting positive energy, okay? But there's an element of an enemy here, collective, with that number 28, okay? Maybe someone's had a realization, though, as well, okay? Maybe it's heavily, tightly packed with codes in these 3 cards, collective, okay? All right, let's go. Who was the contactee? Collective. This might be somebody's papa who, maybe you had an encounter, or you will, with your father, like Jimi Hendrix, collective. Or somehow this is a part of your bloodline, okay? Or they are. Maybe this is the father as well coming in to as the lifeguard to save your life, okay? And maybe they thought in the past they could play you, but with this backup, nah, I doubt it. So maybe this is your encounter, collective. Collective, don't get scared, okay? Because I feel like many of you may not have had this encounter yet, okay? Who was the contactee? A narc slayer. I feel like this is you. A blue avian, okay? We're going to clarify blue avians and we're going to go on, okay? So I'm getting a positive encounter. It might be a little unnerving, though. Okay, but let's see. But we do have a narc here. I knew it with that number 28, collective. Okay, but 28 adds up to a 10. So, excuse me. There's something very significant about this encounter. Okay? With an ancestor, I feel. Okay? Or the daddy of all star seeds, collective. Okay? All right. Show me blue avians and we're going to go on. I feel like he's coming in and he's going to quell the situation, calm the waters. Okay? I feel like he's taught you a thing or two. All right, we have Anna Smith Peterson. That name is significant, okay? Flight 222-1000014. 14 is significant. Date 10/12/17. From, it has the date as from, okay? But the destination is London. Gate 10. And that 28 I just said adds up to a 10, right? And that's pretty much it. Anna Smith Peterson. That's important. We'll see if it comes out. Blue avians. We got Jackson, collective. I'm getting family. Let's see. You are creating a bright new reality. Show me. Brother. Could be someone's brother. All right. Could be a visit from a brother who's passed on, maybe, right? The name Jackson could be very significant. Now, this could be a father figure for you or a grandfather figure. Okay? Could be your grandfather. Could be. Could be a brother as well, collective. Okay. I feel like this has something to do with the encounter. I still feel like this is a high vibrational encounter for a high vibrational being, okay? Who is a narc slayer, okay? And maybe there's too many narcs around you at this time, okay? And they're coming in like with a lifeboat, collective. All right, let's get a couple characters, okay? Show me who's the brother. Could be a brother in real life, though. And we're going to get it on my deck, too. All right? I feel like this is significant. Let's keep this as a mystery. All right? Show me the brother. Okay? Grand Master Wizard Warlock Collective. Show me Jackson. So I'm getting at someone in the... somebody release somebody that envies them, collective. That could be family, okay? So maybe my presumption was correct. Family, and it could be a brother that you don't know about, okay? All right. Wealth, riches, and abundance, collective. It's all about that. I feel like you are the wealthy one. Just what you contain, okay? Not the money, even though you're wealthy. I feel like what you've learned about life, okay? That's the wealth, okay? You've learned profound lessons about life. You can't put a dollar price on that, right? All right, let's go. My stomach about to grab. Jackson. Oh, you know what? I want to get this on the character. Show me this Jackson on the character deck. Could be out here. Could be the... No, that's the father. The farmer, okay? So this could be a brother named Jackson, okay? And I'm getting... Maybe they're living on your farmland, collective. Like your inheritance stolen, okay? Maybe. All right, we have Jackson. And it says... Okay, I'll do that one last, collective. The farmer. Hardworking and grounded, up with the roosters, asleep before prime time. Maybe someone lives their life like that, okay? Maybe as a farmer, you have to get your rest, right? And you have to get up early. All right. Show me Jackson. Curtis. Someone's Curtis Jackson, okay? Or it could be both of those names, okay? So someone's brother. Could be this father's brother. Could be your brother, collective. Or someone's brother. And somehow they're connected with this card. This is my Jimi Hendrix card, okay? An Ascended Master. All right, but it says, they destroyed their lives due to envy of you. Possibly your brother, collective. Possibly a brother you don't know about. Or someone's brother. It's a secret. It's a huge secret, collective. Above top secret. Okay? And maybe this story has something to do with this, okay? This whole Star Wars series, okay? All right? And the last one. What was this for, Jackson? I feel like you've released this person. Whether you know them or not, okay? So, I guess they just got caught up with the wash, okay? All right, but it says... let me get some water. All right, we good on time. I release all toxic connections that bind me, I am free. I release all toxic connections that bind me, I am free. I release all toxic connections, I am free. I release all toxic connections, I am free. I release all toxic connections that bind me, I am free. I release all toxic connections that bind me, I am free. I release all toxic connections, I am free. I release all toxic connections, I am me. Okay. So I feel like you've cut ties with this person, but there's a big secret going on about this. Maybe the big secret is that you're a blue avian, collective. Okay? Something like that. All right? Brother. Did we get a picture card on them? I done forgot that quick. Oh, the farmer. All right? The billionaire collective. I feel like they're living like a billionaire off of your riches. Something that belongs to you. Okay? Maybe there's two people out here as well. Okay? Because I don't feel like they're a farmer. They could be, though. Something about farmland. All right, so the brother's a grand master, wizard, warlock. This is how they got their riches. And look at that. It looks like it's not a fireplace collective. Could be something about a fire, or maybe it is a fireplace, okay? But it looks like the wall is burning up, okay? And he's oblivious. He's thinking about something. Possibly about how to swindle another person, collective. Or get out of a swindle gone bad. All right, let's see. This brother, a vintage car dealer. Okay, this is how they got their riches, partly. I'm getting that they stole it. Okay, this is for entertainment, right? And then they funneled it different places. Okay, but you would make good money in this as well. Okay, all right. Let me see. Let's see if this comes back out. I'm sure it will. What is the big secret? This is why it's coming out as Star Wars Collective. It has something to do with the movie. I have to figure out how to watch this movie, Collective. I don't know why it's so hard for me to watch this movie. Within the next month. Above Top Secret. Maybe you're about to find out something. Or somebody is. Child Warrior Collective. You, the Blue Avian. Okay? This is the Miscegenation Collective. This is the sickle cell, so to speak. Okay? Show me. Above Top Secret. Bryce. Okay? This is important. Let me see. And this fell down. Curtis. Could be Curtis Bryce or Bryce Curtis. Or there's a collaboration. Something's here. Okay? All right. We almost there. Within the next month. We'll see if it comes back out. Or how it comes back out. Father, why are you so angry? Look at those eyes, Collective. Frank. Okay? Something about Frank. Let's get this. I'm Ronnie. Okay? One more. Cursed gift. Okay? So someone was sent to give you a cursed gift. Okay? Possibly a drink. Put something in your water, in your drink, Collective. I'm getting this may have been someone who worked at the place where you live. Okay? All right, let's get a couple characters. We're going to move on, Collective. Show me Frank in the character deck. Thank you. Show me Ronnie in the character deck. Let's see if it comes out the same way as it did before. I don't think it will. It could, though. Put a face on it. Ronnie. Let me calm down. They don't want me to get the right energy, Collective. Let's start there one more time. Ronnie, show me. All right, let's get that. And maybe we'll check the bottom. Could have been a drink or something. Let's see if this comes back out. Archangel Michael, what is or what was or what are they planning as far as the cursed gift? Could be a vehicle, Collective. I didn't have a vehicle card in here. Lies, Collective. Somehow something about lies? Maybe it has something to do with a shield or some sort of metal. Could be jewelry or something. Pendant. Maybe someone wants to come in with a pendant. Maybe from saying, hey, I was sent, maybe you don't know who your father is, okay? Maybe this is why the father keeps coming out with the stolen child, right? Maybe someone wants to come in. Maybe your father is someone of high honor, if it's not Jimi Hendrix, right? And they're saying, hey, yes, you're right. But they're coming in with some sort of cursed pendant or something, wrapped in a beautiful jewelry box, collective. Maybe this happened to someone in the past. Maybe someone's planning this, okay? The cursed gift, bottom of the deck. Hotel or hotel. Maybe something about a hotel. Or maybe this is a name. Or maybe this is like the way, you know, if you have an imprint of the makers on the back of the metal. Something like that. And we got dialysis, collective, okay? So something about the blood. Let's get Ronnie after Frank. Frank, the bad boy. Makes sense to me. And look at him. He over there smoking right now, collective. He getting his botanicals on, okay? And that don't make him bad, okay? But look, it say the bad boy. Rebellious and unpredictable. He's fire. Could be something about the fireman, okay? The fire, setting a fire possibly, okay? Thrilling to touch. But you might get burned, or maybe they burning, collective. This is for entertainment. Okay, I don't know who this person is. Okay, and maybe neither do you. And you probably don't know most of these people, collective, if this resonates, okay? I'm Ronnie. The DJ. Ronnie is not the DJ, collective, okay? However, Ronnie has a connection to the DJ. Maybe the DJ is the bad boy, okay? But it says the DJ, cool and always in the spotlight. He'll spin your world, but sleeps all day. Could be the bad boy, okay? Yeah, it makes sense to me. Maybe someone's into music, okay? All right? Show me. Oh, let me look at the bottom of the deck for this. They're sneaky. The engineer. I feel like they are one of the grand, if not the grand orchestrator, okay, of whatever this is surrounding this child, okay? The engineer, logical and precise, can fix anything except emotional availability. All right. All right, let's go. Show me this person, Frank. These are the people. We're about to move on, collective, but I feel like this is your experience. Boarding pass. Anna Smith Peterson. Okay, I'm not going to read that one again, but there's something about it. Destination London. Maybe these are the connections. Maybe someone flew there. Show me. Corrupt city mayor. Maybe these names are significant, okay? That's a connection. Maybe they flew to London. There's some sort of connect here, okay? With the bad boy, possibly a DJ. Maybe they went there for a performance. Maybe. Show me I'm Ronnie. What is their role? I'm getting the engineer. Excuse me. Number 17. I'm Ronnie. I feel like we should get that. Everybody trying to get away, collective. That's why I got that download. That planes will be grounded. Okay? Apple martini. I'm getting a toxic drink, okay? I'm Ronnie. Wealth, riches, and abundance, okay? The billionaire. Show me. A true scientist. I feel like they're into science, okay? And starseeds, collective, okay? Especially the chocolate ones. Show me. Yeah, they're trying to get away. This name is important. Jonathan Smith, or John, okay? But Jonathan Smith. What is that? Flight JQ092, seat 14B, that number 14. Gate A12. Boarding time 6:25. It looks like the date is May 16th, 2022. Okay, that's fairly recent, okay? And departure time is 7:10. Destination city is Toronto, Canada. Departure city is Dublin, Ireland. Maybe this is talking about the scientists. Maybe this is the connection between these two as well. Okay, maybe for this, I feel like this is someone. Maybe we're going to pull a character on that, okay? And Robert Collective. Maybe that's the scientist. Okay, could be. Maybe it's someone you know. Or, I don't know, Collective. Oh, here it is. True scientist. Who's this? Robert could be the true scientist. Show me something. This should be interesting. Fell out the climber. Okay, they came out before. Maybe Robert's the climber. Let's see what's at the bottom. The geek. Okay, so maybe someone's a scientist because they study a lot. Maybe they study about science, or maybe they are into science as well. I mean, you know, working or something. Okay? All right, but this is who this is, okay? Forgive me. It's the blue avian child. I feel like confirmation. You're having an encounter with your an ancestor that's trying to tell you something. Forgive me. About all these corrupt people around you, in particular a brother. Okay, let me see something about this name. Okay, what role did this person play out here? You know what a hoss is, Frank? Maybe they sent Frank, Collective, or they're just saying that somebody's operates like a pig, Collective. Forgive me. That's how they said it in the movie, right? He said, you know what a hoss is, Frank? And he said, it's a pig that don't fly straight, okay? Show me. Learn to stand on your own, too, and start to trust your own worldview. So someone wasn't strong enough to be their own man, Collective, okay? They allow others to sway how they think. Or they're saying this is what this person did to this person, okay? Boo-boo do you. Somebody definitely needs to learn how to do them, Collective. Okay, let's go on. All right. What type of encounter was it? Maybe all these people encountered you astrally. Show me. Oh my, the Wendigo. That Wendigo came out here before, right? That's the death card, Collective. Wow. In that last one, I got that a family member could have passed, okay? The Wendigo, the death card, okay? So it was an ending. I feel like a lot of people are concerned about this ending. I feel like this was unexpected, okay? The Wendigo. Should I read a little something on that? Not too much, Collective. Thank you, Wendigo, okay? What does it say? That's not the page. Oh, I'm looking at the number 13. Okay, here it is. It says upright, unexpected change, death, sudden loss, transformation, failure, transition. A sudden string of bad luck, the dead appearing around you, Collective. So this is like the return of the dead, the day of the dead, Collective. That's what I'm getting, like maybe like 1,000 Wendigos, okay? Let me see. I think it was something else about the Wendigo. I'm not going to read all of this. What does it say? Shambling out. Let me read some of it, Collective. Forgive me, Wendigo, okay? Shambling out of the edge of a forest, the Wendigo emerges, laser focused on its target. The sun is setting behind it. And the constellation, this could be significant, Scorpio, is arching across the darkening sky. In ancient spirit, the Wendigo is death personified, Collective, like the death angel, okay? It often appears as an emaciated human, like no, they're real skinny, Collective. They only bones, okay? Often part animal. Its rotting skin stretched so thin, it looks like a skeletal zombie. Oh my goodness, Collective. So there's skin here, Collective. They're saying, okay, it must be invisible up here though, with the ribs. But yeah, all right. Okay, stretched so thin it looks like a skeletal zombie. And like the zombie, the mythical Wendigo is a cannibal, collective. What the hell is going on here? This is the encounter, okay? I don't know if this spirit accompanies you like a Yidong, okay? Or maybe you morphed. Maybe they saw you in like your true astral form or something, collective. Maybe you had a dream recently, or maybe this is something that's coming, collective. Okay, but I feel like you're a very creative person, and they're going to allow you to use your creativity in order to handle this type of situation. Okay, but let me finish. The Wendigo appears to bring you to the next level of evolution. The Wendigo is your guide to lead you to your next step. Change can be scary, and that is why the Wendigo looks the way it does. Meditate. The Wendigo is here as a guide to lead you to your next step. The question is, are you ready to move on? Take the hand of the Wendigo, collective, when it is offered. Like, look at this, like the old Blue Oyster Cult song. Don't fear the Reaper, the Grim Reaper, collective. But look, blue, once again, blue avian. So I don't know if this is like, maybe you're using, maybe it's like intermesh with you. This is like your personal protector or something, collective. Maybe this is an astral type of encounter, okay? But you're the primary figure here. Maybe you're gonna have to fight these people in the astral, collective. I don't know. Hopefully not. Let's go. Show me the Wendigo. Y'all hear the rain? I don't know if you can hear. Collective. I think they understand. Okay. Now you understand. I am your worst nightmare. The Wendigo. I'm getting like somebody's having, this could be in the dream state. Maybe a lot of people are going to have the same dream. Okay? Shiesty sister will be confined. And maybe it's this sister primarily for this read, collective. Okay? Show me the Shiesty sister in the character deck. The adventurer. I'm getting the outdoor enthusiast. The survivalist, collective. A sister who may like the outdoors. Okay? All right. Maybe they're going to be trapped in their nightmare. Okay? Where are they being confined to? Maybe it's the sisters primarily who encountered you in the astral, collective. Or maybe it also appeared in the physical 3D concurrently with the astral, okay? If that makes sense. Okay, what's that? The mystic path in the reverse. Show me. Trust no one at this time, okay? Especially not this shiesty sister. All right, something's happened with someone's path, collective. Collective. I don't know. This is the same energy. Someone may have lost a family member, okay? It says, elated that they're going to go to heaven. But did they know that heaven might not be the place to go? Pastor Troy, vice versa. It's like a switch and bait, collective. Or a bait and switch. They're going to get the opposite of what they claim they believe in, collective. I feel like someone's going to hell, okay? Forgive me. All right. Let's have some words from the Wendigo. What would you like to say to this sister? Collective. We about to close it, okay? Did I get oh yeah, we know who the sister is. The survivalist, okay? And something else. Let's go. What is this? I want you, collective. The Wendigo, okay? It wasn't this hard coming out the last time, collective, okay? All right, but that politician was able to switch up their character, okay? All right, but look, the Wendigo. This is what they want to say to the sister. I've been waiting for you. Let's baste you in butter sauce before we begin. The devil, collective. It's like the devil. And they got the horns. They've been playing around with the devil so much, collective. The devil is coming for these people, okay? What would you like to say? Investigation. I feel like the devil's done an investigation. And now the devil's saying, I want you, okay? Could be an investigation, though, okay? But this is funny. I mean, it's not. It's painfully funny, collective. All right. So the encounter was an encounter with death, collective. Let's see what happened. What happened? Hunter of Knockers. They're an outdoor enthusiast collective. Survivalist, okay? So what was the other card? I think it was outdoor enthusiast. Maybe they went on the water too, collective, but I feel like they went out in search of something once again, collective. And they found what they were looking for, or not quite, collective. I don't think they went out looking for death. But I feel like this may be what someone found. Or an encounter with something almost like a near-death experience. Okay? This is what happened. Okay? What knockers? What did the knockers find? Or maybe this is someone else. This could be the investigator. All right, they found saucers in the reverse, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe they found that the blue avian was financially struggling, okay? And maybe that's not good news. Let's get the bottom. No, let's save that one for the end. All right. Oh, but we don't. Show me what did they find? Well, they found the Wendigo collective. If it's not the investigator. I feel like this person has an inquisitive mind. Mother collective. This could be someone's mother. A shisty sister mother. Could be. Or somebody's watching a mother. Show me. Rochelle. Could be someone's mother named Rochelle. Maybe, maybe not. Could be a mother and Rochelle. Someone's watching. Maybe they're watching you. But this is what happened. Something involving these two people. We're going to go back to that. Show me Rochelle. I feel like the mother's out here. Show me Rochelle. Could be a mother named Rochelle, though. That flipped. We got collective. Get out of here. The detective. And we got the gamer, okay? I feel like I met this gamer, okay? That's funny. Okay, so we do have the detective. Maybe it's someone's mother. And this is what happened. Okay, so let's see. It says, observant and intriguing. He's piecing it all together. Are you? So maybe a mother's a detective. Or maybe they sent a detective. Okay? All right. What did the detective find? Maybe the detective had an encounter with the Wendigo. I don't know, collective. Show me, what did the detective find? Within the next month. Show me. Apple martini. Show me the apple martini. What is this? Could be something about a drink, contaminated or spiked drink. Or, I don't know. What is that? Fell out here on Boo Boo Do You. Always on my mind. Maybe someone's drinking too much. Thinking about you. Okay? The blue avian. Okay? The child warrior. All right. I said within the next month, I think. All right, let's get the bottom one more. Your ancestors are with all the F collective. I feel like they don't know from which way the Wendigo cometh or goes, okay? But the Wendigo is here. It could be a whole army of them. Something about an apple martini. Maybe this is what someone drinks, okay? Maybe they're going to take away, strip people of their wealth. Maybe this is what happened. Maybe it all happened in a strange event with the Wendigo. Wow, this could be a complete ending for somebody collective. This could have been, okay, or I don't know. And as a result, the money would go, right? All right, social worker. Maybe someone's a social worker. Or maybe that's another party out here, okay? All right, we're about to close it. Okay, what did they find, the detective? Something else. Let me see. What, number 14, okay? What did this investigation yield? What was the evidence that was found, if any? A meth head, somebody a meth head collected. Maybe this is how somebody passed or something. Maybe somebody spiked somebody drink with meth or something collective. Show me. A head eater. I feel like these are like hellhounds collective. Hellhounds and the Death Angel collective. Or the Wendigo. Okay? Maybe this was how it was set up. I don't know. Okay, someone's trying to hide something. Maybe they're trying to hide that they're using meth collective. Maybe this is how someone made cross. I don't know. And maybe this is a way of get back because everybody will know that, hey, this is how this person passed. I don't know. Maybe they've been speaking ill about you as well, okay? All right. We're about to close it. How did this experience impact their lives? A covert narcissist. Maybe they see the light now. Show me. Nashville, Tennessee. This is important. What did this covert narcissist see? How did this experience, or will it impact their lives? I feel like your father here, though, Darth Vader, that gets you collective. Love wins. This is what they see. So maybe a covert narcissist has been healed collective. Maybe. Okay? This could be someone's brother or your brother. Okay? Bottom of the deck. I see what you desperately try to hide. So I feel like they see that love wins. Okay? This covert narcissist. Maybe you're a stoic kind of person. Okay? Maybe in this sense, on the flip, right? Maybe you don't like to show your emotions much. Okay? But maybe they see it. Maybe they're saying they see the real you at some level. And they see that there's love in you collective, okay? And maybe in some ways affected this person. I don't know. All right, let's get something from Darth Vader before we close it, okay? Darth Vader, what happened to you? Let's get those three and this. I want you in the reverse collective. That's the government card. Hopefully, is that what they're saying? Maybe they're talking about members, people who were a part of this coven. Of course, the coven's out here. Okay? Show me. A social worker. Maybe. Maybe he went through, I got to do some research. Maybe Jimi Hendrix went through a period where there was a social worker. Or maybe this is when he was younger. Something. Maybe they track you when you're babies, right? Okay. What did I collective? You know this is crazy. What happened to you? What's it say? Lorem ipsum. What does that mean? Isn't that like some sort of language, like Latin or something? From LA to Tokyo. Seat 30A. I think it's flight A8770, gate A14. 14 again, first class, boarding pass. What happened? You can't put that genie back in the bottle. I feel like whatever this is, the secrets are out. What is this genie that we can't put back in the bottle? So I'm with a couple cards, a few. Let's see. And we'll get the bottom. And we'll read this off. Dialysis collective. Wow, I don't know. Are they saying that, I don't know, maybe Jimi Hendrix at a certain, I don't think so though, because dialysis wasn't a big thing back then. Okay, but I don't know. Maybe this is just talking about the blood in cells, okay? Maybe there's something special about your blood, I'm sure, right? Show me. I know the rules. North no ego. They shouldn't have messed with your blood, collective, or your cells, or you, period. Show me. Collective, they shouldn't have touched you. Your DNA is like infinite, I'm getting, okay? You got Moors, the black people of Mu, Earth, Lemuria. You have the child warrior, the chocolate one, right? And you had blue avians, collective. And I feel like you released these people. And as a result, I don't know, they're having an encounter with the Wendigo. All right? Collective. Okay? I don't know. This could be like mass casualties. Maybe this is some sort of nature event that could be happening, okay? Cataclysmic events are happening. Mass destruction, natural disasters, famine, sudden change. Sudden change, collective. All right, let's read these. We'll read these, but let's first get... Oh, we'll save this one for after the mysteries. The mysteries. The firefighter, collective. I know the... Okay, I feel like they're going to put this fire out. Okay, but there is a firefighter involved. As well as they could be saying that this is payback for watching you and trying to ignite you to a crisp. Okay? And stealing from you. And just being disrespectful. Okay? And just less than human. Okay? Alright, show me mystery card number 2. The mind reader. That's you, collective. Look at all these wonderful gifts you have. Okay? Wow, they just jealous, collective. Envy is an understatement. Okay? Alright, we're going to look at this and we out of here. Saucers, collective. I feel like they're coming for these people. They could pick them up by saucer. Okay? Because Darth Vader, okay? You know he needs a saucer to get around, okay? And it's something about these cows. I feel like they're angry about this cattle mutilation. All right, collective, like it if you like it.